get to 109. I'll go grab my car and move it since I guess towed.
We would like to begin in our traditional way now, which is to acknowledge that our march is taking place on Cree Territory, and we're going to ask Elder Taz Bouchier to come and begin our opening prayer. Taz, if you could come forward. As we said, I don't think you heard us. We've acknowledged that we are today walking on Cree Territory, and we would like to begin by asking Taz to give the opening prayer.
Louder.
Can you hear me? I can't. Anyways, I always acknowledge the Cree language first. That's my first spoken language. I had to learn English to attend schools, as well as to live in my own land and communicate with other people. Peggy was respectful in demonstrating protocol in providing some tobacco as protocol to an elder to ask for prayer. You know, when I come here, and I've been here a few times to these rallies, I seek guidance as to what I should say and how I should pray. And I get deeply troubled more and more that there's not more and more of us coming together to create a louder voice because of what's taken place with the several levels of government. It is no longer just the federal government that is deciding what to do for us, but it is also now the provincial government that is deciding what to do for us, not asking our opinion through any kind of voting process or through any kind of consultation. So it's not limited anymore to the First Nations people of the land. It now is moving outward towards the supporters and the other people, non-Indigenous, who are affected by government who does not care about your opinion and does not care about your voice. That is a scary place to be. That is no longer a democratic society. They are now basically bossing us around. And it's not coming to mind the word for it. What word is it, Peggy? What word is it when they tell us what to do?
Dictatorship.
Dictatorship. Thank you. See, I think in Cree first, and there's no word for that in my language. And there's no word for that. We don't dictate. We invite. And then that's what we do. And we invited people here. So I ask that you join me in this prayer, in this moment of asking for assistance. My experience has been as a pipe carrier, as a sacred ceremonialist, that the helpers will not come unless we invite them. And our way of doing things spiritually is to invite. It is not to oppress, and it's not to depress people, but to create an atmosphere of inclusion. So please do join with me. There really is no point in me doing it with this big phone thing, megaphone. I'm just going to let this part go. I ask that you just please be mindful of why we are here. It's very purposeful, intentional when we do pray. And if you don't believe in prayer, honestly, you need to reflect on that a bit, because I've seen some miraculous changes take place. And recently, more miraculous things taking place. And I do believe very much in the power of prayer. And I believe you pray in your own way. I don't have to tell you how to pray. You are a spiritual being having a human experience, and you are connected no different than I am to that life source that will listen to each and every one of us. The great mystery, as some call it, higher power, as some call it, Jesus, as some call it, and other names that other people are given to that entity that really we must be reminded of every now and then, that directs us in our walk on this journey, this thing called life.